Hey, how's it going? I'd like to share a little something with you today. As you can see, I have right in front of me the Gravity Falls, the complete series collector's edition on Blu-ray. And it's a pretty interesting set considering it's from Disney nonetheless. I really have no idea how Alex Hirsch, the creator of the series, got the approval to release this show on physical media on Blu-ray no less, and it was also released on DVD. But I will always prefer having the Blu-ray when I have the chance. And this is something that you really don't see very often, Disney shows being released on physical media, especially animated shows. I know they have some of their live action stuff and some Disney Plus stuff getting released on physical nowadays, but when it comes to their animation, they really don't put out a lot, which is a real shame. I really wish I could on stuff like Wonder Over Yonder and Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Basically, a lot of the stuff that really made my childhood. I was never really a big Disney kid, but a couple of their shows really interest me. I'm going to take the box closer to the camera so I can have a good look at the back. All the logos, all the stuff there. These special features, I want to just say how nice they are, because nowadays you don't often see special features that good on physical media, but these ones, they're really great, especially these audio commentaries. They're so interesting, and some of them are really funny too, like the one with, I want to say Jason Ritter is his name, the name of the voice actor for Dipper. I believe the episode name is Double Dipper, and there's a hidden audio commentary here where he's basically acting like there's a bunch of clones of his, much like in the episode itself. I really recommend watching, but all of these, the deleted scenes, the shorts, the behind the scenes, it's all really good stuff, and you can really tell that the people who got this thing made really cared about this package in this show. It's really sweet. It's a lot of very interesting and entertaining stuff. I bet you will get out of this with a lot more knowledge about the show and animation in general, because it's a very complete package with a bunch of stuff to sift through. Anyway, here we have the cases themselves. I'll take them out of here. But before focusing on them, I just wanted to say one last thing about this box. It's really sturdy, which I really like. It's a very great box. I wish more shows came on boxes half as good as this. You know, much praise for a box, but a lot of times you get these shows on boxes like these, and shipping kind of, messes with them. They're not very careful. So it's nice to have sturdy ones like this. Anyway, moving on to the cases themselves, and as you can see, they're based on the 3 books right here from the show, which is really cool. Looks really, really nice. I really like that they made these this way. I'll showcase each of them individually so you can have a good look at them. Here's book 1, or rather season 1. Not much on the back because all the information you really need you're already getting on the box. Opening here, always nice to see a list of episodes for each disc. Here's a look at the discs themselves. Little Gideon, Grunkle stand. And take this out so you can see. You even get the air dates, which is really appreciated. Anyways, that's it for season 1 with the 6 fingers, right? Because of spoilers, I won't tell you why. Anyway, here's the book 2, aka season 2. Again, not much on the back, mostly a couple of logos, some copyright stuff. Opening up this case, once again, much of the same, but still very nice. Wendy on disc 1. Sue's on disc 2, and then Bill, of course, on disc 3. Now for this third case, which if you don't already know the set, you might be wondering, why is there a third case where Gravity Falls only has 2 seasons? Well, this is a full disc, all of just special features, which you love to see. It's always nice when you get a whole disc of special features because it shows that the people really cared a lot into making a lot of nice stuff for us, the viewers, and it's always really appreciated. Now, something I almost forgot to mention. Originally, the set came with a 2 dipper note right here, just like the one seen on the last episode of Season 2. But unfortunately, Shout Factory stopped including those notes on more recent pressings. Not sure why, maybe it's a cost-cutting measure. I don't imagine it would be that expensive to print paper. It's a shame, but what can you do? Speaking of this release in general, I've noticed that it has become quite the expensive release nowadays because unfortunately it has gone out of print. There haven't been new copies of it being manufactured because, well, Disney just pulled the plug, I guess. They want you on Disney Plus where they can make the most money, where you can't own the series, where you have to be at their mercy to watch all the content they have there. But I can't really imagine this being that hard to find for a good price considering how many were made and for how many years this was out and readily available. Honestly, I must wonder, how did Alex Hirsch get to make this exist? I bet he had to hassle a lot of executives, a lot of higher ups he had to annoy, which thank you for doing that because let's be honest, if any Disney show, any Disney animated show had to get a physical release, at least one of the more modern ones, it would be this. It's huge. It was huge back in the day and it still has a very devoted following to this day, to the point where we still get new merchandise for it every now and then. And there's even a revival in the works or something like that, I'm not sure. There's this news article that popped up a couple of weeks ago saying about how they're working on a new thing on the Gravity Falls universe. Let's see how that pans out. But anyway, I can really see why the series got so many attention, so many fans, when you consider stuff such as the beautiful animation that it has, the great storytelling, the mysteries where the writers and everyone else involved on the staff of the show was actively encouraging their fans to go out and solve all kinds of mysteries that were hidden within the show and other stuff as well. And I feel like you really just ended at the exact right time where it should end, where it kind of feels short, but at the same time it feels really concise and complete. Of course I would want more, but as it is, it's just this perfectly neat little show that ended when the creators wanted it to, instead of being milked into oblivion like the executives probably would have wanted it to happen. But somehow the people involved were able to avoid that, which is really nice because then we got this really nice series that has a very, it never stops being engaging, it never stops being entertaining to watch. To this day, this show still has a bunch of jokes that land so well, and it's, even though I have watched it a bunch of times by now, it never really gets old, the story. It's really good. I can't really praise this show enough because of all the things that it's done, all the boundaries that it pushed for a kids show. It may not be a revolutionary show per se, but it certainly is an excellent show that I can't recommend enough. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this little look at the complete series of Gravity Falls on Blu-ray. Thank you for watching. This is Tali signing off, and God bless!